Oh, let me go look at that.
Though.
Yeah, baby. Oh,
I'm working on it.
It's not telling me what it.
Come on.
let me go back to the house and see if I can figure out the.
It is not as long as your
Ah,
Alliance
okay.
War. I will tell you that. It is only about the size or the size of 1.5 tons. So you're talking maybe
Oh, that's small.
approximate. It's a 12-footer.
Right,
We're
that's
gonna
too
say at
small.
max.
Nobody wants to spend
Says
500
ledger
crowns
domain.
on that.
Says a ledger domain. It's a crown store.
Brotherhood banner looks pretty big.
There are a lot of banners. I'm actually looking at a complete list of them. The
Yeah.
downside to them is a lot of them are either in a Crown Crate, Crown Store, or they are a housing editor purchasing. Now, like, you can get the banner of the Fire Drakes. That one's from a Battlegrounds furnisher. You can get the specific ones. Leywin comes from the Leywin achievement vendor according to its list. The achievement vendor and Remend for Anaquena. So my recommendation, which I know you hate questing, you're gonna have to go to each zone to their vendors.
Check them out.
Because there is a Brotherhood banner and it's long, but that one's housing editor only.
And it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's 1,000 crowns. I'm kind of liking this one though. It's the Nordic, ancient Nordic, and it's just a ragged white flag.
That's what I'm saying. So it looks like a lot of these, as much as I hate to say it, you're gonna have to either go to the housing editor or you're gonna have to go to the Crown Store. I hate to say this.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I'm looking down the list and most of them all are on housing store only. Now there are some, but they're gonna be smaller. That's the problem.
Well, the Dark Brotherhood one is huge. It's probably no life 4 times bigger than the High Elf one.
See, here's the banners are going to be normal size, which would be the quote-unquote equivalent to the 12-footer. The ones you're looking for, there's really not that many that are considered a large. Like, you can get the Psijic banner that's large. You can get a Psijic banner that's long.
You can't get it large and long.
Large and long does not have it.
And then it's 2 different methods. So
And I mean, if I'm gonna be spending crowns, I would be buying greenery.
dude, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, if you're looking for just something to put on there for like a flag on the ship, which is what it looks like you're doing with that,
Yep.
I would take Baker's idea and use a rug. Because the truth of the matter is that so far and high up, even if you do get a banner, if you're looking from the bottom, as you notice from when you're there, you're not really seeing an emblem. And a lot of these places like the Dark Brotherhood where they have an emblem, it's not going to be legible.
Right. Yeah,
Well, I'm in a dark
right.
side right now, and you can barely see mine.
Yeah, so I'm aesthetically, if you're wanting that look of like a sail or a ship thing, I would try to just pick a color, go with a rug, and do that. If you could find a black one or a white one that could represent like a pirate ship or something, if you wanted a little extra flavor.
Yeah. Make a pirate one.
I know what I should have done. I should have took them lights up there with me and hung it.
But you see,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna try
got
to give you
lanterns.
whatever
Right.
advice I can. Yeah, I got nothing else on that. That's a hard call to make. Maybe. There you go.
Alright, I got mine done.
Gotta love housing.
Is that her?
Yeah.
I wish I had better news for you there, Cap.
Oh, that's
Oni,
good.
come take a look.
Yeah, Baker got his.
You know Daniela's gonna have to come look too.
Oh, that's fine. She can come.
You know we're all housing cores, so.
Yeah, I like the trees in mine.
I really do like the trees. I like the flowering trees. I did put 2 on my platforms. But I'm trying to keep the crafter hall simple for once. I know, and I know that sounds stupid, but man, it is what it is, I suppose. Hell,
You
I'm
done,
just glad I
sweetie?
have a crafter house.
This is about where we will have to park for the night.
Alright, well you have a good night, Arm. And if you need more, feel free. I'm a housing nut, so
Got somebody to talk
Sweet,
out.
yeah.
we might be able to find you something.
Yeah. We'll forget about it and move on to something else probably.
Probably.
DVD
You
Nah.
have a good night. Yeah.
No, that'll be a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. I'm just gonna buy more greenery probably. I like having vines all over my house.
Well, here in a minute, I'll have to take it out.
See it?
Do you want me to do that after you do the? Okay. It actually moves.
See?
No.
Up there.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, it's fun getting up there. You gotta lay walls on their sides and climb.
I was gonna say, yeah. How far up can you go on shit?
Yeah. Here. I've already had walls laid up there.
I'll have to make Cap one of those rope bridges so he can see what I'm talking about.
This is really a big space.
Yep.
Get there.
Yep, here's how you climb.
Elevator going up.
Exactly. The only problem is, I can't jump when I'm doing this. Because that's how I ended up falling. Oh! That's why I can't jump. Will you stop picking things up?
You know what happens next, Daniela? He removes his block and we all die.
Yeah, that's for real. Yeah,
Oops! Did I do that?
Wrong platform, guys. My bad.
That's what I did when I was up there. Was I accidentally moved the platform, and that's what killed me.
Yeah, this height will kill you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know it will. I've already smacked it around once over here. Keeps wanting to interlock the walls. Yeah,
supposed
there's
to
a
be
room
intelligent.
up in the top right there.
Wait, at the top
Yeah.
where?
For the
That house?
ship. And the ship, yeah.
Shit, if that's the case. Stairs,
Ooh, I ran out of walls.
oh shit.
It's alright, I got platforms. We'll make it over.
Oh wow, you can get in the ship.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You should really decorate this then. This is
Give me a second, honey. I'll lay you a plat.
See how if you could make one that went up, a black arrow wood thing that went up, that actually make it look like the sail was still going. Oh shit.
I can definitely decorate this. Even if it is
Yeah.
tilted, but that's the fun of it.
And then you can walk all the way out here. I'm pretty sure you can keep going on up.
Oh, that's it.
No, right down the edge, but you can keep
Oh,
going up there.
Other side of the ship. Oh wow.
You can keep going up here.
And this is where we do something like, oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. You know?
But Oni, you see all those glowy things over there?
Uh-huh.
And the ones that are beside the ship, you can take them down and move them.
Really?
They're over there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. In the editor, you can pick them up and move them. And bring them down there to the floor.
I know the orange corals, you can move those too.
Yeah,
How about?
that's actually not bad. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it if you were doing rope bridges or something like that. You could make it look like a piratey kind of retreat cove kind of thing. Similar to what Freaky was doing with his, but not quite that scale.
You know how to get down? Like
Let me
this.
ask y'all a question real quick.
Sure.
For Mundus, if I want to increase damage with the heavy attack on a lightning staff, is that weapon damage or spell damage?
The damage of the lightning staff itself is weapon.
Yeah, okay.
If there's, now if you're wanting the enchantment, that would be spell.
But at the same time, you have to consider the fact of doing the cars, etc. Generally, everything scales from weapon or spell damage, whichever's higher. So, you get where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you might marginally increase the weapon's damage, but at the same time, that actually might lose you more DPS. What I would recommend using on that note would probably be either the spell damage or not, because
Yeah.
if you're using a lot of spells, it only makes sense to boost the spell damage if you're higher.
Yeah.
But you see what I meant about that Verdant rug, how big it is?
Yes, that's why I said that was a little weird, because I had never seen that, which I'm totally fine with being wrong. That's
No, I just found it in the... Everybody down?
I am. But,
Alright.
yeah.
I didn't want to start removing stuff and leave you guys up there.
Hello. I have a baby. It's a baby incoming. Hello, baby.
I have a baby and I know how to use it.
Hello. the baby crawling with hiccups. What'd you give yourself the hiccups for? You got so excited you got the hiccups.
She got a drinking problem.
Girl.
Or she's not drinking soon enough.
Now she's drinking too fast.
You get too excited.
That's where them hiccups
You
come
get
from.
too excited. Hi. Did you have a good day today? You got your swing and everything today, huh? Yeah, I got my swing. I was a happy girl. Yup. Mwah. There you go. You got to beat your booty? Do I get to beat your booty? I can roll you over and beat that booty. Lay it like a drum. What? You got my hands. What more do you want? You got my hands. There we go. And learn words. Come on. Gotta be a big girl one day. Yeah, and learn words. And learn how to talk. That way we can have you running around the house yelling at you to sit down and shut up. That's the way this goes. It's a vicious cycle. Think about it. Isn't that the truth, though?
It's a
You
damn
teach your
truth,
kids
man.
first couple of years of life, teaching them to walk and talk, and you legitimately spend the rest of their lives trying to sit them down and shut them up.
Shut them up. Yep, exactly. That is so true.
There we go. I know you got the hiccups. You got the hiccups. Yes, you, not me. You did. No, she was having a good day today. She actually slept quite a bit over here. Which is surprising because my dogs wouldn't shut up. You know what? That's what you need to do, Mike. Make a family game night. Buy a bunch of those Cards Against Humanity, and then even
Oh my god.
your wife will love you forever, I'm certain.
Oh my god, that thing, that game is, my daughter brought that thing home, and the first thing that my wife gets, the first time she plays this, you're with a whole family, you know, and you have to put this thing down, and she had, excuse me for what I'm going to say, it's not racist, but had somebody that was black, and the card had the big dick on it, and it had something silly. Oh my god. When she laid that sucker down, I never seen that side of my wife my whole life, man, after so many years. Everybody at the table was laughing. I mean, we were in tears. We had never, I said, oh my god, where did you come up with this? And she had the 3 perfect cards to do this. And that game, every time we get together with all of us, oh my god, that's what we play. It's just, that game is just insane.
Tired of
It
being
is.
in the dark.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it an evening.
Yeah, I'll be doing that soon enough. My kids get up for
Yeah,
school
me
tomorrow.
I'm gonna go and put a warm coffee.
I am
or
off
something.
tomorrow. Yay.
Y'all have a good night. I'm going
Yep,
to
You,
you
bed.
you
too.
going too, Daniela?
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I got to work in a couple hours, so I'm going to bed.
Will you sleep good, girl?
I will do my best. Y'all have a good night too.
And Baker,
See you,
are you
Danielle.
gonna be on tomorrow, or are you gonna be playing your other games now?
I'll be on tomorrow. After I go to the movies, probably.
Because I know it'll be more dead during the day. So, you know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, and note you may want to know is I logged out in your house, and when I logged back in, it put me in my house.
Yes, it will do that. But it only does that if you actually own the house.
Yeah.
What's that secret?
Talking to myself. I revamped
He's
my Sork, I'm the last boss of, or the last level of Maelstrom on it, on that.
Well, that's good.
I'm
But no,
seeing
like,
if I can
if
get to it.
Sleepy owned the house and he was his own, you would do the same thing to him and just send him to his. Which I guess is kind of cool. At the same time, where I could see there being user complaints. Let's say, you know, you're in your guild master's house and you log off because, oh hey, I gotta go do something. You log back in, now you gotta redo. It's that could be a little bit, but I guess the way I could see them doing that, they probably good thing they did do that because if you get kicked or something like that from your guild, then it's not awkward when you're logging in.
Well, I just found it unexpected because I logged out of yours and I was looking for something in one of my other characters. And then when I logged back into my character, I was in my house. I'm like, I don't remember going to my house.
It works. I'm really proud of that house. I actually really do like that house more than I thought I would. There for a while, I was really skeptical about it not being
Yeah.
but I still got to go through this week and move the other 3 table sets.
Well, I think with you, it was you had one expectation in your head, and then when you got to the house, it was different than what you expected.
Where I'm going to partially agree, that is a bulk majority, but it's not that it's what I had expected. It's the way that they had presented it, the way they had
Yeah.
described it. So
But
it's not an expectation as so much as this is the way they presented it, and it wasn't just me that got that impression. It was
I
most of the
won't say
people who saw it.
expectation. You had an image in your head of what this is by the way they presented
Yes,
it.
so I thought that was a little misleading. It still, to me, even after buying the house, it still was misleading. They could have tackled it a little differently, and then they this doesn't negate actually a really nice house. So it seems to have no lag to it. It even has
I've
listed
gotten
the
some
alien
lag,
ruins.
but I think it's me more than
I've not noticed
because
things bug out or skip, like, you know, you can tell. Like things will just kind of pause.
yeah, but I've had internet problems for the last 3 days, popping in and out for some reason.
Right, but I'm saying I don't have that issue going on at my house like I did at any other house. So I'm going to say this one seems to have much less lag, at least from the initial appearance. Which isn't bad. I know I didn't have a problem parsing there. Bell didn't have a problem parsing there. I think Purple did. I know Cap's been doing his. So it doesn't seem like it's affecting parses at all badly. So I'm going to say I really do honestly think that these are better houses. It is what it is, I suppose. But it is a pretty house. Now we got to make people do some crafter halls. Do one in earth, one in fire, and one in air. Then
Well,
we'll be
fire
all
would be
set.
easy.
Doomjar.
Yeah.
Air, I'm not so sure about.
Hmm.
Earth, you could do an earth tear one. I mean, there's other places you could go.